We see the most beautiful girl in the world.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to make love to both of you.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Can we do it at the same time? Would you?
Nah.
Why?
Not with you. Hell no.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Why?
You'll be like, let me get him back and you got me.
That's exactly what
He'll be like this. Come on, got me. I'll be like, yo, get the fuck off me,
Yeah,
Bobby.
it would be fun though. It would be fun.
No, it would not.
Yeah.
In the next clip, Israel references what recently happened to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi's ex-partner attempted to lay claim to half of his net worth after the pair split up, but failed as Hakimi had cleverly put all his money and assets in his mother's name.
The boy's a genius.
Most people are forgetting in the divorce proceedings involving Hakimi's case is that now that Hakimi has nothing to his name, his wife, Hiba Abuuk, the Spanish actress, would have to be the one to legally settle him. Legally, she is now richer than him, and by law, she would have to settle his legal court fees and still share 50-50 of her assets with him, so now he gets 50% of her asset instead. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Achraf Hakimi.
This man pulled the most magical Uno reverse that the world has ever seen. Very relatable. Imagine being so effing entitled that you think you deserve what a man has worked for his whole life. When you came into his life with nothing and tried to leave with millions. But just like Hakimi, my assets are protected. I would have taken half her ish too, but I don't want half of zero.
City boy! City boy!
Divorce is a Ponzi scheme. In 2014, did you know the women that made it to the 100 richest list, only 2 made their money with their own skills? The rest, the other 98 women, divorce. Stop the cap. You ain't out there grinding and getting money. Y'all are marrying dudes. And after they've put their sweat and equity into thinking this was forever, following the 80% of women are the initiators of divorce rule, y'all ran out there, got divorced, and then took that man's half of that man's money, alienated from his children. Stop the cap. You ain't build nothing. You came to steal and destroy. Red flag.
Situation, we were talking about whether there should be no fault divorce or fault divorce. We were also talking about, should there even be marriages today? Kind of, what's your take on some of these issues?
Well, I mean, I love marriage. I've done it a few times. So, that's my thing,
A few times.
And I hate to say, in my younger day, I used to see it as a sport. I got married for sports. I did get married for the wrong reasons because a lot of women, they don't know how to, cash in on a marriage. But I had the formula, so I did it for fun.
Wow. Wait. What is the formula for cashing in on a marriage? Marriages for fun.
Cashing in per se, but getting a high value man and getting them to the altar. A lot of women don't know how to do that. It's because a lot of times as professional women, we lead with our education instead of leading with our hearts or with our, sexuality in a way. So a lot of women, they cannot get married to the man they want. And so, I kind of figure out the formula for it. I can teach y'all that want me to, but that'll be another service. But yeah, one thing is with marriages, when you look to marry someone, you also want to see them as someone you can possibly divorce. And in a positive way.
Wow, wait. Say that again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
When you get married to someone, you want to see them as someone you're able to divorce.
First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
When you get married to someone, you want to see them as someone you're able to divorce.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Oh my God.
As in, you don't want to get married to an asshole, and he's going. You know, they just gonna through a divorce. I mean, excuse me, like rape you. I meant to say through a divorce. You want to get someone that you know kind of where their heart is, where their mind is. So if things should go left, you don't have to worry about turning into a vicious kind of person, even though things do happen. But yes, all of the husbands I married, I kind of figured it would be easy to divorce because I knew they were decent men to, begin with.
Buy a dog alone.
Yes, women are more masculine these days. We as we've seen, women are more masculine these days.
Yeah.
But let's look at why. Why are women more masculine these days? It goes back to what we were raised, what we seen while we were raised, how we were raised. A lot of women grew up in households where there was just a mother, So
well,
now,
let me answer your question, huh? Yeah. With all due respect, let's say I was broke and I was fat and I was smoking pot every day.
Okay.
And I wanted to go on a date with you. Would you give me a chance?
No.
Okay. So you don't give about my problems. Why should I give about yours? Ooh.
No, it's not
No,
about.
hold on. I find it amazing how women can reject men, right? And y'all don't give a fuck why we're losers or we're fat, we're not where we want to be. But y'all expect us to accept the fact that you're masculine. And better yet, we need to know why and understand why and accept you.
I don't care why you're masculine.
What do you mean by that?
It don't even matter. I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man. I
You
don't
got a
care.
daughter?
No, I don't.
Because
But
we
that's not the
compare
point.
your
But my
feminine.
point is this. My point is this.
Right.
You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way. But I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
Oh, damn.
So what's a feminine woman? What's your definition?
A woman that basks in her femininity. She knows how to be submissive to a man. She knows how to speak life into a man. She knows how to nurture. She knows how to take care of a home and take care of kids. She knows how to be accountable. She knows how to be reasonable. She knows how to be understanding when she's dealing with a man and knows which battles to choose when she's dealing with a man.
My nigga.
Look, fellas, this is why I tell y'all all the time, fam. It's easy to get the pussy. Just don't fall in love, man. Understand that, because while he is showing her off, she's advertising. He brought his girl to a basketball game, right? And this is why I tell dudes all the time, fam. Pay attention to the signs, fam. The signs be right in front of our faces, right? So you tell your girl, yo, I got tickets to the Miami Heat game. Let's go. And she came out dressing like this. Why you think she's doing that? She know mad niggas gonna be at the game. Facts. So all you doing right here is just advertising her, fam. But you gotta understand the signs of a bird, dog. And the thing about it is, it's cool like what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? If he's just fucking her or whatever the case may be, they are just dating or whatever, that's cool, do your thing. But just don't fall in love. Just don't start looking at her like she a virtuous woman. Just don't start taking it serious. Because once you take it serious and then she take all your money and bounce, it's like, bro, come on, like you didn't see the signs? So it is what it is, man. But this is very telling that this dude girl dressed like that to go to a basketball game, you know what I'm saying? And he thinking like, this is my girl. Man, that's everybody girl. Look at her. She's selling that thing. She want to be seen. Come on, man. It is what it is, man. Fellas, the key thing here, man, is pay attention to the signs, right? If you invite your girl somewhere, pay attention to how she dressed, because women dress for the occasion, okay? If all of a sudden she put on some shit that's mad revealing, I promise you, she's trying to impress niggas. This is what it is.
Just wanna rump. Big boobs in the bus, they pump. Somebody sent me that shit. Nobody knows. And somebody sent me that.
Here's what I don't like, man. You have far too many sisters. Look, first of all, this can't be the same sister, man, that, she's sitting over here saying, man, look, he over here acting single. This can't be the same one that sat over here and said this dude was gay. This can't be the same one that sat up here and lied and said, you know what, hey, I apologize. I even called my own boyfriend, my own baby father, gay, and making all of these false allegations. This can't be the same one. But sadly it is, right? Because a lot of sisters, man, they like to jump on the internet and air out their business, right? It's a typical thing at this point. It's a typical thing at this point, right? But here's my thing, man. So many sisters love to use the argument anytime somebody like myself, Kevin Samuels, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Poor Man Podcast, Fresh and Fit, Different Perspective, a lot of your women sit up here, a lot of your sisters will sit up here and say, well, what about the bad black men? Well, we're always talking about the good black men. Sisters always want to use, what about the bad black men? What about the bad black men that do not take care of them kids? Well, what about them? Stop messing with them. Stop dating them. Stop taking them serious. Once again, it falls on you. At the end of the day, as a woman, black, white, Asian, Indian, whatever, as a woman, sex falls on you. If you tell that man, no, I don't want to have sex, he can't give you nothing. He can't give you kids. He can't give you any disease. He can't give you nothing because you have to consent, not him. You have to consent. At the end of the day, right? But once again, women don't understand that. Women, for whatever reason, a lot of your sisters do not understand nor care about that, which is why the single mother rate amongst black women is so high, because women do not use the discernment and say, well, you know what? This man ain't good. I couldn't see myself being with this man. I couldn't let this man, I can't have this man's kids. A lot of your sisters don't like to use that. A lot of your sisters sit up here and say, oh, well, shoot, he riding in a 73 Dunk. He over here listening to some of that Lil Nas X. He over here, man, goddamn, he over here sagging his pants. He real nigga. But then, right, you go into the relationship gullible, and then you end up getting the outcome that a lot of your sisters get, right? And then it's, oh, well, a lot of your black men ain't ish. A lot of your black men ain't ish. Well, who did you date? Man, I freaking dated P. Diddy. Man, I dated Drake. Man, I freaking dated Nick Cannon. Man, I dated Young Boy. And you're sitting over here like, okay, maybe men ain't shit. Maybe it's just the men that you dating. Maybe it's just the men that you are out here laying down with and having kids with. And that's what I'm saying, right? A lot of your sisters sit up here and use that same argument. It's the same argument from so many sisters. Well, black men this, black men that. Well, what about the good black men? I overlooked them. Why you overlooked them? Because they ain't as popular as I thought they would be. It falls on you, women.